it's not your kid, buddy.
I got another you.
Look.
It looks just like you, Bartholomew.
You ever see a good cover band?
No.
Yeah, I have the unlimited soda pass. It was like, it just seems like a really dark tragedy.
It is though. If you think first it is. Oh. Here we go. Here it is. Ready? Here it is. Here it is. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Ready? And welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
Picky Boys.
Welcome.
1/3 of us are vaccinated. Woo! I'm a Moderna boy.
What a
Moderna
got
baby.
me a jab in my left arm yesterday. Right now, this arm is useless. Totally, don't do that.
This arm?
Oh, that is my leg.
Okay,
but it is totally useless. Can't do anything. Very fatigued. Have the mark of the beast. You know.
That's good. Good. You know, but like half of it, right?
Yeah, only half of it.
That's
April 22nd
Two
is when I'm coming back. And getting the second one, you know, give it that 95% effectiveness.
Give it that a little less than a condom effectiveness right there, you know?
Well, yes, well, it's a little less than the condom under perfect use.
Right.
Because that's how they get you. They have a statistic for perfect use condoms, which is like 99% effective, and then typical use is really like 74%.
Dude, and then there's people that are allergic to latex and have to use the lamb's guts.
Skin.
It's they have to cut open a sheep and
still refuse to
use a balloon.
Yeah, it's just a Ziploc bag.
And isn't that worse? Isn't that like 80% effective or something? I think it's way less.
A balloon?
No, a balloon is probably more effective because that's thick.
I don't think
latex.
there's statistics on that. I don't think doctors will condone the use of a balloon.
I think the first person to use it was a candy wrapper. I think they used like a Snickers.
The first person?
I think so.
Fun size or full size?
They had condoms back in like the ancient times.
No, yeah, but I'm saying what that step is what turned it into.
That was those were lambskin.
By the ancient Mayans.
Pretty much they'd use like lamb intestines and.
This is pretty much like the sheathing of a sausage.
Yeah. Exactly like that.
And, it's kind of an easy concept problem solve scenario. You know, it's like, okay, if I do this, I'm gonna have another me. How do I fix this problem? Grab anything that works. Anything that works. After the first me, I'd be like, okay, can't have another one.
No.
This one's cross-eyed. Like, what's going on here? Like back in ancient times, you know?
Yes.
A lot of inbreeding.
Very much so.
Is what I read.
Well, you know, they were figuring it out. Like, you know, they're just going out.
Trial and error type
right.
of thing.
And you know, no matter how far back you go, there's only so many humans.
So many people.
Like eventually, if your only choice is 3 cousins and a sister, you got to pick one. You got to keep the line going.
Imagine if we had to figure out all the things we do on a daily basis. Like nobody knew how to do it or how it worked. We have to figure it out. That would suck.
You mean like fire? Like that far?
Yeah, like everything. Like, I mean, they had to deduce why kids were made, you know?
Right.
Like it was
You think the first girl that got pregnant, they stopped feeding her because they thought she was just getting fat?
Probably.
No, I don't think so.
No?
You think they knew what was going on?
You think they knew what was going on?
You think they knew that she was
I mean,
there's
they definitely knew what was going on because they've known this process. In order for this society to even exist, they knew the process already.
Nah, they just got one just ran away from the tribe.
Yeah. That's how they
popped one out.
How did all of these people get here?
No, I'm telling you that one of them, like one of the wives that was pregnant, while they were chasing her to try to starve her and beat her down, she was getting too big. They thought she was eating all the food. She ran away. She got away, and then she popped out a kid. She came back with a kid.
And
she was like,
guys,
no, don't beat me up. I got another you.
Look.
It looks just like you, Bartholomew.
Look what it was.
This doesn't make any sense. All of these people had to go through this process already. For them to even be there, they had to have been born via a mother.
Got to read a history book once in a while, Danny, or else you're going to have some problems in life.
We're talking about the first people.
Yeah, the first people.
Adam and Eve?
Adam and Eve. Yeah. I bet you
Adam
Adam was probably just like, oh, God, Eve, lay off the pork chops, dude. Martin, I wanted you to be on as soon as you told me what happened today. Was that today?
No, it wasn't today. This was, what's today, Friday? So this was yesterday or 2 days ago.
Go.
And oh my God, man. I'm at work, all happy because, that tax refund money plus payday, federal and state, all hit at once.
Mm-hmm. Say what's up, son.
I said something about, I'm about to cash these checks, talking about to my coworker about all the taxes.
Yeah, the money that's coming through.
He goes, oh yeah, you're gonna be like that guy who just broke his dick. And I start laughing because it's like it went in through one ear and out the other, and I start laughing. He's laughing too, and then I stop and I'm like, what?
Broke his
what? Where? When? What? Like, he's like, here, like, was like, what do you mean here on the job site? He's like, yeah, bro. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, on the second floor. You didn't hear? I'm like, dude, I'm in the subcellar. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
They have me in
yo.
the basement.
They have me not even in the basement. They have me in the floor underneath the basement. Yo. I don't know what's going on. He was standing on top of a ladder. But like on the very top of a step ladder. So the ladders are like this, and on top there's like a little platform.
Yeah, there's the extra ladder.
You can't stand there.
Right.
Not according to OSHA though. But if they not around, you can do what you want. But obviously he did that. And what had happened was he's standing on top of the platform and his legs just and
They split?
They split. And he had fell straight. This is a tall dude because I found out who it was. This guy's like taller than me. So he's like 6'3", I'd say. 6'3", I'd say, 6'4". He then had fell backwards or forwards.
He had the ladder fall?
Oh my God. So he had a ladder split, then a ladder fall?
Mm-hmm.
How tall was the ladder?
I think it was
30 feet.
8-footer or 10-footer.
Wow.
Damn. That's falling from
really
basketball.
unfortunate.
And then just snap.
But plus, that's
Was
like,
he hard? How'd he break the weenie?
Well, that's just the joke I was saying. My coworker made that he broke his dick. But dude, something can't be right. If he's 6'2", 6'3", you do the math. How high do you think the waist area for him would be? Like,
I don't know.
3,
What's
4
proportion?
feet?
Let's say half.
I don't know.
Say half.
Yeah,
let's
like
say
2 or 3
half.
feet.
I don't know if that's the right
three
proportion.
and a little.
3
This
feet.
is like 3 feet.
Three and a worm.
Taking that big of a fall straight onto your,
Yeah, but then he fell off the ladder. I
And
feel
then
like
he
that
fell
would
off
hurt
the
more.
ladder.
If I was on top of
Dude, I don't know that.
Nah,
I fell
man.
off a ladder before. It's not that bad.
dude, if I was on top of a ladder and I had,
the nut shot sounds.
That does sound pretty horrific, honestly.
I don't know.
The nut shot.
Do you guys remember when the birthday parties were rampant at that one gymnastics place? Did you guys go to those parties?
Yeah, I went to one of those.
There was a bunch of parties at some gymnastics place, and I was thinking about parents watching their kids at that place. Like, I haven't had a kid to watch at this place, but I'm sure it's a goddamn nail biter.
Yo.
Like a UFC final round fighting, because kids are running at each other, flipping. If I was a parent and I saw my kids doing barrel rolls and
Backflips
going
and
off,
shit.
what is it called? Tightrope? No, not tightrope. What's the trapeze?
Oh,
like a trapeze
trapeze,
shit.
yeah.
And I was like, my kid is like that.
Swinging bars.
I'd be
Wow,
sweating.
This is a serious place. Where is this?
It wasn't like trapeze. It was like the
We weren't
the
doing
Olympics
Olympic.
thing.
We weren't doing
It was
That's
trapeze.
what
It was
sounds
kind of
like.
trapeze. It was
but
kind of
it's not like we
trapeze.
were doing
That
Olympics
sounds,
gymnastics. Just imagine this for
that's
kids.
what it
but
sounds
still.
like. It sounds amazing, honestly.
No, it
No,
was.
no.
It was. I
Oh,
had fun.
as a kid, yeah,
As
it
a
was
kid,
really
it was
cool.
super
They had
fun.
a zip line too and that shit.
But
Bro.
I'm saying as a parent, man, I've been like, this is never again.
I think you just,
Ooba-dooba.
talk to the other parents. Don't even look. It's like looking at your kids is going to make you much more stressed.
Don't watch your kids, folks.
Don't watch your kids.
Go look
for sure.
Oh God, I popped out.
What is the craziest things you guys ever did for a birthday
Wait,
party?
did something
I
just
guess?
happen, or is that just me?
Maybe just.
Are you only in left ear, or is that just me?
No, see, I told you that was happening.
It's just me.
But
Okay,
it's
so
not
probably
just you
headset.
now.
Hello.
Hello.
As long as you guys aren't, it doesn't matter. You're not.
I am not.
Okay, so it's just I messed up the headset real quick.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, it must be liberating for parents to just be able to get rid of their kids. That's why like a cruise ship is the best only vacation ever. Because when you're on a cruise ship, you can just let your kids just run around.
Danny's a big I'm gonna go to the pool with my kids and just not watch. What if this kid flew? Like, okay, that's the thing about cruises though. If you're over that edge at night, gone forever.
Yeah, exactly. So dude,
Welcome to the seas.
I'm telling you, I get it. Like, I understand what you're saying. You're saying like, oh, this is actually a horrible idea. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Your
the
child
worst.
falls
Literally
into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean
Yes,
and
that
never
is
gets back.
that is literally the worst that can happen.
But that is not the rules of the sea. The rules of the sea are the parents go.
That is not.
The rules of the sea. The parents go and get drunk on the
All right,
sky
Poseidon.
deck, and then and you have a little walkie-talkie, and the kids just like live their own life. It's very fun.
I can tell what. So you've been on a cruise before?
Yeah,
I'm
I
guessing
was
your
one of
parents
those
did
kids.
this before.
Everybody's parents did it. They had.
No, they did not.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they did. They had teen nightclubs. So you like go in. It's like your own bar, and you can go in.
so you
you're
were
like, woo.
So this is when you were a teen.
No, like
Oh, you snuck in.
no,
dude.
Fake ID
Do you
at
know
the teen
It's
club?
like 10, it's like 10 or 10 years old, probably 8 years old.
Yo, I'm gonna go to the hot 16-year-old
Dude,
bartender and order a
telling you,
soda.
I know it sounds. Yeah, I have the unlimited soda pass. I was like, dude, I was like, I was buying
What was
drinks
your poison?
for other
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah,
Mountain Dew?
yeah, yeah.
Pepsi?
Danny was buying bottles and shaking the Diet
Yeah,
Pepsi
give me
all over
a 2 liter over here.
Yeah.
Let me get a
Give me 2 liter for the
Danny's
table.
got bottle
2
service.
liter Diet Coke and a pack of Mentos.
You had to cut off. You had to cut off little Tommy because he was drinking too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting high off the shug.
But so,
Jittery and shit.
I know. I mean, I know how crazy it sounds, but I'm telling you, that is the rule. That's the lay of the land. The rule of the sea.
Rule of the sea.
On
Never been.
cruise ships. I'm telling you. I feel like parenting nowadays is probably pretty
It's
easy.
jokes.
there we go.
It's hilarious.
There we go.
Honestly, like
Just throw an iPad in front of him.
Yeah,
and
it is,
leave.
yeah.
I'm looking around at like my nephew and I see what like how like he is like my sister-in-law and my brother are with him. I'm like, I wish my parents were like this.
Yeah, parenting's easy now. You know,
like,
you throw
no, not even like parenting is
Nah,
easy.
easy.
It's definitely not easy.
Easy.
It's definitely not easy. It's definitely,
you throw an iPad in front of them. You throw them on the grandparent. you throw them to an aunt.
the first year or two.
Don't even see them.
At the point where you could give them an iPad, that's when the fun begins. So now they talk, dude. This right now is hell, man. I'll be in their apartment for 4 hours. He's sleeping awake, shits himself, sleeping awake. Oh, he's hungry. He eats like 3 times. It's.
I'm gonna have as least contact with my kid.
I had to
as
change
humanly
his
possible.
diaper, bro, and oh my Jesus, 'cause I'm holding him, and he just gets mad stiff. I'm like, "What's going on, little bud?" And then he just goes, and I hear it. I just hear it.
That's what you do too. Same thing.
Parenting seems
Yeah, but
like
I sit
such
down, goes down the toilet, and I wipe myself. I don't have to.
Martin.
Dude, it was everywhere.
Everyone knows what happens with a baby.
Yes.
Martin.
Yeah,
Everyone knows what
and
happens
that's
with a
happened
baby.
when you were a baby too.
Yes.
So you know,
It's not new
let
news.
Let him learn.
Let him shit himself.
Yeah, go ahead, shit yourself, little guy.
The one,
Why, when I'm holding you?
the one thing is that I
wanna
feel like
change
parenting is a little bit. There's like so many critics. You know, people will be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're doing this wrong. You're doing this wrong, and he should only have 2 hours of screen time a day. Maybe he should have some of the organic apple
One's a
sauce."
fucking.
And it's like, will you shut up?
Stay
You
away
just-
from
will
it.
you-
It's
it's
one
not
of
your
those
kid, buddy.
situations where everyone's an expert. Like people who don't even have kids be telling them like, "Oh, you should do this." And they're like, thanks.
well, actually, I have a dog, so it's pretty much the same
Yeah.
thing. So actually,
Yeah, have a
I know
dog.
more.
I do this with my dog.
How long have you had your kid? A year? I've had my dog 6 years. I've had a kid longer than you. You know nothing.
You don't know nothing.
That's it. Leave out some kibble.
Yeah.
Make
Out
sure
some
they're not
kibble.
dehydrated.
Take them out for a walk.
Clean up
3
their
times a
doo doo,
day.
and don't touch them.
Yeah.
And if they touch you, punt them.
Punt 'em. All right, kick the baby.
At least in the old days. Dude, you know what's weird to me? How people like screamo. That's weird to me. Yeah, like that's like, you know.
Yeah, that
I
shit's
feel
yo.
old when someone says they like it. I'm
I
like,
don't-
stay, get
I don't
out of
listen
here.
to it, but I'll give him props.
I wanna
It's
see
hard to
what's-
scream like that.
I want to see what's in your freaking underwear
Library.
drawer.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
you
to
know, like what do you got in there?
You have
I want
to-
to hear your secrets.
There's a way to do your there's a way to scream properly to not
Yeah.
totally fuck up your vocal cords.
It's a talent. It's hard.
I'm sure it's a talent.
I went to this concert once, and I did not know. Like my friend dragged me there, and I did not know what it was gonna be, and it was that thing. And it was like, "Wah!" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
It's like, oh, we're in it here.
then-
Strap
Okay.
me in.
and then
I guess we're here.
And
Held
then,
in.
dude, those people, it's like I feel like for a lot of music like that, it's just like sensory overload, and it's just like to get rid of the
this-
pain.
this- oh, yeah, here we go.
And so it's just like they're like pushing each other around. It's like they made like a little pit in the circle, and this guy is just
Gigi
yelling,
Allen up in that bitch.
yelling into the mic, and you know, it's just it's a hot sweaty mess, you know,
It's a hot 20 minutes.
hot sweaty mess. No,
Oh, hot sweaty mess.
no, hot sweaty mess.
I've
Not a hot 20 minutes.
I've heard that. I've heard all of those.
And you should have seen the opener. They were wearing these like alien costumes with these really weird sunglasses, and they were playing like just unidentifiable synth music that just sounded
yeah.
like
Openers are always.
it's like so weird. I was just taking shots in the back, just like let's see what happens here.
I need a list of the places
Openers,
Danny
the
has been.
openers are always what is going on right now.
no one likes an opening band, you know.
Yeah, it's tough. It's like bring out the cool guys.
Yeah,
I would hate to be an opening band, but you know, it's the stepping stone.
yeah.
Do you think there's ever been an opening band that they were just like, no, keep them on, get out of here.
Yeah, right.
Get out of here.
Well, I think
Imagine
that's
being
something.
upstaged by the opening band. I'd quit.
I think
I'd
I think that's
reevaluate
part
my
of
career.
the thing you have to choose when you're choosing an opening act. You have to make sure that
Good,
it's
not
someone
great.
good, not great, someone who will not outshine you, or else that's a bad look.
You never know. There's some
realized-
sleepers. You know, there's that one janitor in the back that's always wanted a shot at the stage. The
Yeah,
opening
right.
act cancels. It's like, it's your turn, kid.
I
He
realized-
gets up there. Sold the
At
show.
least for the concerts I go to, like the DJ the opening DJ is usually he plays a different style of music, like completely different.
Oh yeah, so that they don't like interfere with each other.
Yeah,
Right.
so the songs won't mix. Because I've gone to other places where they had like I went to a straight up like a tech house thing, and like a guy who came on at like 7:00 played music, and then the main headliner, the dude, I could tell he was mad because he played like 4 of the same songs that this guy was
I was about to say, like, imagine Billy Joel is gonna play or something, and then the Billy
have a
Joel
Billy Joel cover
Billy
band.
Joel cover
Cover
band
band.
playing. It's like, well, what's the point here? It's like you might as well be part of it. That's exactly. It's like who hired these guys? And then Billy Joel starts crying.
I
in the
had a
corner.
Green Day cover band come to my elementary school, and I remember the flyers they posted all around the school, and like really huge ass letters. It was like Green Day coming to PSIS 87, and the smallest letters right under Green Day was like cover band.
band.
Cover band.
Not a lot of
Yeah,
people.
well, you know,
that
I
was
mean-
one of those.
You ever see a good cover band?
No.
It's
No,
pretty
I'm
good.
kidding. No, I have Cobalt
good.
Blue.
Man,
I think.
the fucking
No, wait,
Green
no.
Day cover band
that?
that came to my school.
Remember,
was good.
remember.
Cobalt Blue.
No, remember we had a Firefly who's like Cobalt. Don't you remember that? That opening band to like Snoop Dogg, and then Snoop Dogg like took the guy's blunt and brought him backstage.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
weird series of events. I think his name was Cobalt. I don't even know. Was that a color?
I guess
What
he
is
had a-
that?
Cobalt sounds like some hardware shit.
It
for
seems
me.
like
I
a
don't
like
know
a
why.
like a superhero, electric type or something.
Yeah, it's definitely it's like a blue.
It sounds like a
Blue.
construction company
Blue.
or some Cobalt.
You ever see, you see that? Sorry, dude, I can't stop referencing TikTok, and no one else in my life watches TikTok, and so I just sound like a crazy person.
Yes, you do.
I sound like a crazy person. But there's a TikTok of Boris Johnson, who is the UK Prime Minister, and he's like, does Brexit take away your passport? And he's like, no, it does not. But you're entitled to a beautiful new blue passport. And I don't know. You got it. It's one of those things. Please believe me.
Had to
It's
be-
very funny.
Had to be there.
It's very funny.
Don't believe
Dude, I
him.
hate,
Don't
I hate
download
it.
TikTok.
I hate it. I mean, everybody should download TikTok for sure.
For sure.
It's TikTok is the best.
The best.
It's the
Very
best.
nice.
It's made Danny's sense of humor
extra
skyrocket. Actually,
It's like, it's everybody.
Oh, it's definitely more
everybody
Danny, a more
wants to
interesting
be
person.
in on the joke,
everybody wants. To
and that's what TikTok is. It's like a collection of inside jokes.
Yes.
Get in on the joke.
Get in on the joke.
Come on,
PSA.
guys. Come on, get in on the joke.
Force yourself in on the inside joke. Why not?
I don't know.
Danny will bust down every door to get into an inside joke.
He really would.
I'm
He
moving-
really would. Danny used to have a crazy. Just to prove the point, Danny used to have a crazy obsession with Snapple facts. So if you open this, if you
Right.
open a Snapple around Danny, he will literally
He'll tack it to the ground for it.
attack you to the ground just to know the fact,
We should just open the Snapple, go, oh yeah, it's a really good one.
and then just,
Just
or
close
just
it back.
close it or throw it out.
Oh yeah, it's a really good one.
And my favorite time was when we all did that and we passed it around the room, and Danny was literally like running after the Snapple facts, like, I need it. What is it? And then it got to Kakaro, and he just took it. He goes, oh, holy shit, I never know that. Put it in his mouth and just bit it in half, and it closed, just shut. And
Yeah,
Danny,
like a clam.
like a clamp, just doof, right in half, flat.
Danny
too.
took it home and took a
Flat.
hammer to it
Dude,
and got
that's
it.
these heathens. They knew that everybody wants to be on the joke, and so they intentionally left me out of the fact. And that's very rude. And so,
It's rude, I
The
guess.
rest of the night, Danny sat in
so
the
I
corner trying to
chased him-
pry
So
it
I
open.
chased him down.
You just open it, you're like, oh wow, this is a
Tried to
fact
get the
Danny would
fact.
really enjoy. Close
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I used to do
I
that
don't
with
know.
the big Snapples that don't even have facts on the bottom. Like, wow.
That just wouldn't work.
And then he's like, oh.
Twisted Teas have that now. Twisted Teas have the words you can make, but I guess that's not as.
Those are much
Also,
less
were
cool.
Snapple facts true?
Yeah.
Were they
it,
true?
Wasn't the whole thing like a paradox? Isn't like the first Snapple fact like, oh, all odd number Snapple facts are false?
No,
That's what I heard.
That's the thing that someone says.
myth.
and
It's a
Snapple
It's
myth.
a Snapple myth.
It's a Snapple myth.
Not a Snapple fact. Mythbuster Snapple facts.
Mythbuster Snapple fact.
Yeah, the first Snapple fact was all Snapple facts aren't true. It's like,
No,
what are you
it was
talking
all
about?
odd. It was a
Oh,
paradox. It said odd numbers.
That's not. How's that a paradox?
Because if all odd number.
Oh, that's the first one.
And it's number one and it's true.
Oh, okay. I would just start making up facts and claim they're all true.
Yeah.
Can't be illegal. It's a Snapple fact. Why
Some
even
of them
read
are
it?
probably facts.
True.
I feel like the first 20 are facts, and they're like, all right, we can't just keep looking up shit.
No. Some
Just
of them.
write
Some of
shit.
them are definitely true. I've researched
And
afterwards.
So you know that a goldfish can only remember 3 seconds or something.
I mean, they did not.
I
but
think
They have like a
yeah,
3-second
they're
memory
3-second
span.
memory span. I think that was a Snapple fact or something. And I was thinking about 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler. how like she repeats the same day every day. She loses all memory. Would you be able to then marry that person? Also, very controversial. Like, are you allowed to marry that kind of person? Someone who forgets every day and you have a kid with them? I feel like it's a little weird.
Love is love, Antonio.
Dude, imagine waking up every day and you think it's years ago and you're pregnant on day 1 and then second term, then third term, you wake up just that's a weird 9 months. It's a weird 9 months.
Yeah.
I'm saying, and I think Adam Sandler in that movie, every people say, like, oh, it's a really romantic movie. There's a couple screws loose. Couple screws loose in that movie, I think.
Yeah.
No?
I haven't seen it in a really, really long time.
This guy. No, but it doesn't matter if you see it. It's the concept. It's the concept of
She
someone not
literally-
remembering a movie
She has a
every day.
24-hour memory
Not
span,
remembering
pretty
their
much.
day every day.
Every day.
Yeah, but now that you're like putting it like this, I'm totally like forgetting the funniness in any of it. It just seems like a really dark tragedy.
It is, though, if you think... No, first of all, it is. It is, if you really think about it. Also, like, the end credits kind of when she wakes up to her videos that he makes for her, so she wakes up every day, they have a kid, and it's just him on a boat, shirtless, being like, we're married, by the way. I feel like there's something... The writer's room missed something. There's something wrong with the morality of this situation.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And no one wanted to say, no, this is probably not a great idea. They were just all like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's Adam
We don't
Sandler
wanna
and Drew
ruin-
Barrymore. Hey, movie. Rob Schneider plays a weirdo. Fantastic.
Loopy eyes.
Yeah, let's just have this woman, I don't know, weird to me is all I'm saying. I remember watching it, even back when it first came out, I was like, this is, haha, here and there.
No,
this,
it sounds
this is
weird.
weird, though.
Yeah,
weird.
haha here and there. And I would be like, yo, this is serious.
So as soon as you think about it for a little bit, it's like she had to be pregnant and wake up. Quick recap. She hit her head. She only every day she remembers it like 3 years ago. So every day it's the same day, but 3 years ago.
The day of the accident.
Yeah, the day of the accident.
She doesn't remember.
So every day past that, she just goes back and thinks it's that day still.
And she
for
does
reference.
the same shit.
And now it's 3 years later, and she has a kid with him, but it's not like she got her memory back. She goes through the same thing every day. What about the day she had to give birth?
Yeah, this is
about the
really,
shit-
this sounds like a tragedy.
This
is crazy.
It's like
that's all I had to say about it. I don't know why you guys made me think about it, but
almost a Benjamin Button type thing.
that is
almost nothing
absolutely
like it at all,
nothing
actually.
like Benjamin. Also, I didn't see that whole movie. Did he come out as an old man? How did that work?
Yeah, he came out as a wrinkly little baby.
Yeah.
And then just that's
And he aged
weird.
backwards.
That's
He
weird
aged
too.
backwards.
It's also weird that this woman slept with him and then was holding him as a baby. Another, like, is this a love story or a horror movie? It's very weird. It's like, and then the next
was
day he
funny.
just disappears.
He was like 7 years old on like the like railroads or like the boat, like the port or whatever, trying to work, and like these old ass dudes are there, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm 63. How about you?" He's like, 7. They're like,
It's like,
"What?"
what? I'm just saying.
Yeah, that becomes a little strange.
I think you start getting a little iffy with romantic movies. I think.
Also,
How many stories
Not a good
can you
movie
have?
either.
You know?
How many stories? Can
How
you
many
have?
like
That's
unique
true.
stories can you have when you talk about romance?
That's true.
I was watching this thing, and supposedly there are like 5 story types that like just about every story it's ever been made fit into.
Yeah.
That really makes the world seem like upsetting.
That's the problem. The problem is like when you become kind of like a film major, I'm sure, or even writing books, and you know the beats and you know the
tropes
stories
or whatever.
and you know the tropes, and you see it, it's like, oh, I could tell you this whole movie what it's going to be
Yeah.
like. That's what I feel like when I'm so knowledgeable. I would consider myself in horror movies that I'm given that like I can see the first 20 minutes like, all right, I'm
I
done.
hate horror movies.
It's the worst.
Fuck
We'll
you
watch
guys.
a horror movie with Antonio, and he'll just be like, "Oh, sister is the demon. She kills the man," and it's just like, okay, well, can you let me? It just started. The credits are rolling.
I fucking
The
hate-
opening it just said who the director
What's
is.
happening?
I
Can you stop?
hate horror movies, and you guys
stop.
torture my ass with that.
Oh, they're
shit.
good.
But it's very
No,
funny
they're
when you get
not.
them wrong.
Oh, I love when I get them wrong. That's the best part.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
little
I remember
curveball.
Evil Dead. You're like, oh, it's not gonna be bad. This and this is gonna happen. I'm like, oh, you see?
Oh
it
no,
before?
I lied about that. Evil Dead was a remake. I knew what was going to happen.
Oh.
I lied about that just so you come see it.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that
Dude,
one.
I was like 12. You guys, we literally had our friend's mom
I did
take
so-
us to the movie
I lied
theater
about
just
that.
because I couldn't get in because I was like 12 years old.
You were like 14. Come on, give me some.
Nick's mom brought us to the theater.
They have to bring us anyway. You have to be 17. And you can't even buy. You can't.
You guys were good. It was me who was the problem.
Yeah, I mean you're always the goddamn problem. Remember having to sneak into movies,
Yeah. That was fun.
dude? We had
That was harder than sneaking into bars.
really
Yeah.
harder to sneak into clubs. It was like,
Yeah.
who cares, guy?
They were a lot more.
Are you
hard
gonna
on
get
it.
in trouble? You're gonna lose your job
I
for
paid
nothing.
my fucking money, mother.
We had our parent buy the tickets, come in with us, then leave. Still couldn't do it. So what's happening?
Oh no, we didn't have a problem at Evil Dead.
No, not Evil Dead. No. I think I don't think I've ever really I've never gotten kicked out. I think I was just never allowed in. Like there was points where I wasn't allowed in. I've never like had people come in, wave the flashlight and their weird badge, and kick me out. I don't think I've ever.
I've never had that either.
All those movie people, they're just on a power trip, you know.
Oh yeah, they're rock hard, kicking out these tweens.
This leg looks very white. It's like so milky pale.
I mean, you are a little. Smack it, it'll get red.
I am very pale. I'm moving on Sunday.
Where you going?
Where you going?
Like I'm moving houses.
Where?
Yeah, where?
Here.
Excuse me? I didn't know that one.
I'm moving to here. I'm moving to Antonio's.
True.
Oh, yeah. Either way, I was in my apartment building, and there was a sign on the elevator that's like the elevator is broken for the foreseeable future.
Oh my god!
And I was like,
how am I getting
first of
my
all,
things?
if
Throwing him off the roof.
yeah, if you have an elevator that's broken, you have to like supply like shotguns at the bottom of the floor because I'd rather blow my head off than walk up these stairs.
The elevator's out. Here's your
It's
complimentary
just
shotgun.
like if I knew I lived on a walk up, that'd be fine. But the fact that I am expecting like, oh, finally, just the elevator ride, and then I'm faced with Mount Everest is so upsetting.
You're on the top floor too.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
floor? Like the 6th?
Yeah, top
Yeah,
floor.
no, it was 16th.
6
16th.
billionth floor.
Yeah.
He's on the ground floor.
No,
He's in the basement.
Yeah.
no,
He has to go down.
He has to go
But-
down, not up.
but it's certainly a thing. And I ordered food, and the guy came up the stairs, and he was like, "You." He was like, "I'm gonna murder you. You better give me a good tip."
You leave, no tip.
No. I always tip.
Danny always gives the tip.
I've always got a good tip
Danny
too,
gives a good tip.
because I was that person. I was
You know
a
what his
delivery
tip
driver.
was?
If I feel like that's how it is, like if you are a part of a job, you'll have way more sympathy for those people.
Right.
Danny's tip after that delivery was get a different job.
Like
Like any delivery person who now tips poorly is
Satan.
a horrible person.
Satan. Yeah, I tip. Yeah. Because when you're a delivery driver and you don't know what trip's a bad trip, but then you get to the door on top of having a bad trip and you get maybe sometimes nothing or just $1, and you're like,
Some people are so mean. Like
man, like come on.
I could never like dream of the audacity that some people had like to say to me. They were just like, "Oh yeah, it took you long enough." It's like, well, Jesus, man, I'm just doing my job here. Don't shoot the messenger.
Jesus, yeah, like,
Word.
yeah, but sometimes the problem with Uber Eats now that's tracking them. It's like, oh, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, you're going that way. You're parked for a while. Going
not
this way.
moving.
Your boyfriend's in the car. It's like, okay, I see what's going on.
Oh, dude, some guy. I got Uber Eats from some guy, and he brought his kid up.
Oh,
Now that'll get you a good tip.
that's a good idea.
It was like sympathy card because the kid had the food. And he was like, "Here you go," and the guy was like, "All right, come on to the next one."
On to the next one.
And I was like, "Man, I feel bad.
Yeah,
Like this is very sad."
I don't want no kid
And
touching
so,
my
and
food.
it
Child
it
labor.
totally worked. I tipped him like $2 or $3 extra.
Yeah, man, that worked.
2 or 3.
I wonder.
So it worked.
I mean, every trip, if people tip you extra,
There's a lot of Danny's.
that's is that child labor?
I don't know.
It has to.
Why would it be child labor?
I mean,
Just because he let the son hand the food?
I mean, he's doing
Kid's
half the
not
job.
dri- kid's not, that's not,
He's doing half the
What
job.
if he's walking
He's
into
just not
McDonald's
driving.
picking it
kid's
up
not
too?
driving.
The kid-
Unless
so-
the kid was driving.
Can you imagine a kid walking into a restaurant like, yeah, here for the Uber
Yeah, here for the
Eats.
pickup.
Here for
Like,
the-
I'm getting robbed, or are you
What?
lost? What's happening?
Yeah, can we get the code? He has it like all ready, and she's like, here. He's got to like tiptoe to the counter.
I don't know.
Maybe
Listen,
that's
the point
new
is
age.
this is the moral of the story and the moral of the podcast. If you deliver food, bring your kids.
Be a man.
Be a
Be a
man.
Be a man.
Be a man.
All right, we're gonna rumble here.
Yeah, we get out of here.
All right.
Martin, tell them where to find you. Let's get the heck.
You can find me on Instagram at Marcin_Mears.
From me at Danny is watching on Instagram.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Forget to follow Picky Boys Podcast on Instagram and Twitch and TikTok and all the shit.
And YouTube.
And the YouTubes. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.